Lesson 31. Expressions. Listen and repeat after me. The man held on to Peter and John. The man held on to them in the porch, as it was called. Why do you stare at us? You handed him over to the authorities. You rejected him even after the judge decided to set him free. Instead, you asked the judge to turn loose a murderer. You asked the judge to do you a favor of turning loose a murderer. Here's well, as you can see. He announced long ago that this would happen. He must remain until the time comes for everything to be changed. Listen and repeat after me. Repeat each sentence after me. Peter and John were still speaking to the people. Peter and John were still speaking to some people. The officer in charge of the temple guards. The officer in charge of the temple guards. When some priests came, and some religious rulers arrived, Peter and John were still speaking to the people when some priests, the officers in charge of the temple guards, and some religious rulers arrived. They were annoyed. Because the two were teaching the people. That Jesus had risen from the death. Which proved the dead will rise to life. So the two were arrested. And they were put in jail until the next day. But many who heard the message believed. And the number grew to about 5,000. Listen and repeat after me. Repeat each sentence after me. Complete the following sentences with him. I am annoyed with him. He is annoyed with him. She is annoyed with him. You are annoyed with him. We are annoyed with him. They are annoyed with him. Complete the following sentences with to be questioned about. I was annoyed to be questioned about. He was annoyed to be questioned about. She was annoyed to be questioned about. You were annoyed to be questioned about. We were annoyed to be questioned about. They were annoyed to be questioned about. Complete the following sentences with if they are arrested. I will be annoyed if they are arrested. I will be annoyed if they are arrested. He will be annoyed if they are arrested. She will be annoyed if they are arrested. You will be annoyed if they are arrested. We will be annoyed if they are arrested. They will be annoyed if they are arrested. Complete the following sentences with want to make them sick. I don't want to make them sick. He doesn't want to make them sick. She doesn't want to make them sick. You don't want to make them sick. We don't want to make them sick. They don't want to make them sick. Listen and repeat after me. Complete the following sentences with want to make them famous. I didn't want to make them famous. He didn't want to make them famous. She didn't want to make them famous. You didn't want to make them famous. We didn't want to make them famous. They didn't want to make them famous. Complete the following sentences with the following words. To make the children well. I want to make the children well. She wants to make the children well. He wants to make the children well. You will make the children well. We will make the children well. They will make the children well. Complete the following sentences with alone each morning. I arrive alone each morning. He arrives alone each morning. She arrives alone each morning. You arrive alone each morning. We arrive alone each morning. They arrive alone each morning. Listen and repeat after me. Complete the following sentences with before it was complete. I arrived before it was complete. He arrived before it was complete. She arrived before it was complete. You arrived before it was complete. We arrived before it was complete. They arrived before it was complete. Complete the following sentence with the words, tomorrow morning. I will arrive tomorrow morning. He will arrive tomorrow morning. She will arrive tomorrow morning. You will arrive tomorrow morning. We will arrive tomorrow morning. They will arrive tomorrow morning. Complete the following sentences with of the prisoner. I am in charge of the prisoner. He is in charge of the prisoner. She is in charge of the prisoner. You are in charge of the prisoner. We are in charge of the prisoner. They are in charge of the prisoner. Complete the following sentences with after they left. I was in charge after they left. He was in charge after they left. She was in charge after they left. You were in charge after they left. We were in charge after they left. They were in charge after they left. Complete the following sentences with later today. I will be in charge later today. He will be in charge later today. She will be in charge later today. You will be in charge later today. We will be in charge later today. They will be in charge later